Yarmage defeating out of well, we just saw him apologize there because they're from the same house. How does it feel to fight someone from the same heritage or to defeat him? No,
we are awaiting the entrance of
Bahagan
Zayyanu.
The crowd, the mercurial, the interesting, the fanciful, the wonderful Bahagan Zayyanu has just stepped onto the ring, saluting the audience there.
Watch out, caller. Zayyanu is also left-handed.
Yes, Bahagan Zayyanu also left. Zayyanu hasn't lost a lot of matches, but two of them have come up against Yarmage, and last time out he lost to Yasanda, so now he'll be getting ready to get back into winning ways. So we expect this to be a very competitive match. Garkuwa Kurma currently in first place, and his opponent Zayyanu in fifth. Garkuwa Kurma up against Bahagan Zayyanu. Bahagan Zayyanu, a very short fighter but very formidable. He stands at 5 foot 2 inches. He weighs 61 kg. His opponent, Kurma, is 5'8", a bit taller, but round 1 is underway. Kurma of House Gurumada up against Zayyanu, also of House Gurumada.
I've just picked it from the host there. Zayyanu is actually Bahago Zayyanu. There is no N. In Hausa, when you say Bahagon Zayyanu, you would be referring to Zayyanu's left hand. But in this case, there is no N after Bahago. So it's simply Bahago Zayyanu. Zayyanu the left hand.
Zayyanu the left hand. You can see his left arm there flying in the air. As we see Kurma also retaliating. It's a right versus left fist. Bahaga Zayyanu throwing himself into the mix of things as both of them stop down for a breather. But you can see Kurma also throwing himself there, lunge there by Kurma. Bahaga Zayyanu, the lefter, yet to see if it's going to be left behind or it's going to be leaving people behind. Bahagan Zayyanu, a lot focused on this match. Will be getting ready as he pummels Kurma, who takes the punch standing. Bouncing around in the arena, Bahagan Zayyanu, former champion, lost to Nasarawa, Al-Jalim Nasarawa in Katsina, but Kurma is a newbie. Of course, he beat the current champion Yarmage, so he is one to look out for. But Bahagan Zayyanu now advancing as the referee separates both of these fighters. Kurma lunging for an attack, but expertly evaded by Bahagan Zayyanu. A lot of concentration needed now as we see Kurma advancing. Zayyanu lunging for an attack, but none of it yet to connect here. And that is the end of round 1. What did you think of round 1, Mr. Ibn?
This fight appears to be one fight in which both fighters are showing a lot of respect to each other.
The lefter, you can see his left arm there flying in the air as we see Kurma also retaliating. Bahagan Bahagan Zayyanu a lot focused on this match. He'll be getting ready as he pummels KURMA, who takes the punch standing. Psych up the energy, psych up the crowd as we prepare for round 2 here at the UK Battle of Theatre in Niger State. The bell goes now for round 2. Garkuwa KURMA up against Bahagan Zayyanu. A lot of motionless poses here from both fighters. Bahagan, the lefter, you can see on the right side of your screen. Garkuwa KURMA on the left. Lunge there by KURMA, nothing doing.
Garkuwa KURMA appears to have the longer reach advantage.
Yeah.
And so far he's not making use of it.
Well, Bahagan Zayyanu is very experienced in this game, and he can use your strength against you, or maybe Garkuwa KURMA is just not taking enough calculated risk as we see him lunge again for a punch, but expertly weaved by Bahagan Zayyanu. Garkuwa KURMA, as I mentioned, defeated his opponent to stand in first place. This is the first time we ever see Zayyanu in the bottom half of the table. But he must be eager to get back to winning ways, as we've seen Yarmage do earlier. It is Garkuwa KURMA who's making all the advances as he holds on to the throat, but Garkuwa KURMA has nothing enough on Bahagan Zayyanu, who is throwing that wicked left fist in the air. Both of them very concentrated. Bahagan Zayyanu is having to take a lot of punches as we see Zayyanu still evading attacks. Garkuwa KURMA telling his coach, oh listen, I'm good to go, I'm ready to go for round 3. Bahagan Zayyanu is in his usual fashion, standing there like a grade A student. It is Garkuwa KURMA who's making all the advances as he holds on to the throat now on Bahagan Zayyanu, who is throwing that wicked left fist in the air.
He needs to make a point, and otherwise Garkuwa may be stealing the points.
Currently it looks like it's all Garkuwa, because he's making a lot of more advances, taking the action, taking the fight to Bahagan. Bahagan, we know, is a very mercurial, very calculated fighter as we prepare for round 3. Manu, Bahagan Zayyanu. A lot of bobbing and movement now from Garkuwa KURMA, as he lunges there, but his opponent Zayyanu aware of what he's doing. Another lunge by KURMA, nothing yet to connect this third round. Both of them have to come out of their shells as Garkuwa KURMA still advancing. Whether this will prove fatal to Zayyanu or KURMA, we're yet to find out. Both of them in the lunge again. Evade after evade from Zayyanu. One thing about Zayyanu is he knows when to make the lunge, but it's seemingly that he's holding himself back, because we've seen him many times in this competition and he turns it up against his opponent, but right here he seems to be taking it slow. Garkuwa KURMA, who is making all the advances but yet to connect with his opponent's torso. He's lunging for that chest area, but nothing exactly connecting. Bahagan Zayyanu. But the right hand face, and we see him now launch with the left wicket. All around the arena, all around the ring. Bahagan Zayyanu now retaliating as he grapples onto his opponent. You can see the fans enjoying the action here. The referee separates both of them as they go in to the end of round 3. And we see him now launch with the left wicket. Bahagan Zayyanu now retaliating as he grapples onto his opponent. Separates. Bahagan Zayyanu has just been announced as the winner, getting him back into winning ways. Bahagan Zayyanu 78 points with KURMA on 76. A very close margin there.
Abokin karawanka me zaka ce mishi?
To ina mai fatan nasara Dambe na gaba.
To mun gode. Nasara. Well, what Zayyanu has stated is that he is grateful to the Almighty for giving him victory over his opponent, who is his friend. He wishes him well in the future. Winning is a continuous business.